Assalamu alaikum. This is Sir Safir over here, and today we would do an example of the report writing. I think we should start. Okay, so our subject would be write a survey report. Write a survey report on the 2007 flood situation. The 2007 flood situation at Dadu in Sindh. At Dadu in Sindh. For the PTV News channel. For the PTV News channel. In your capacity. In your capacity. As TV news reporter. As TV news reporter. So this is a basically survey report on the 2007 flood situation, which is basically at the Dadu in Sindh. For the PTV News channel in your capacity as TV news reporter. So we should start. To the manager news. PTV. Good. Date would be dated 2 July 2007. 2 July 2007. From ABC TV news reporter. Resident of UB apartments. Resident of UB apartments. XY Street. ABC. Subject. Two 2007 flood situation. At Dadu in Sindh. So these are basically, this is the, you can say the body of the report over here. So, to the manager news, PTV Karachi, from ABC TV News, it could be any, you can say, channel. TV News reporter, resident of UB apartment, XY Street, ABC. Then the subject, it is 2007 flood situation at Dadu within Sindh. So this is basically the body of the report, the initial body of the report. Now we would continue the report. I flew from Sakka in an army helicopter. I flew from Sakka in an army helicopter to Dadu on 1st July 2007. To Dadu on 1st July 2007. I saw wide areas around. I saw wide areas around Larkana and Khairpur. Larkana and Khairpur. Covered with flood and rainwater. Covered with flood and rainwater. Hundreds of villages had been washed away. Hundreds of villages had been washed away. Washed away. Our helicopter dropped 1,000 food bags. Our helicopter dropped 1,000 food bags on the villages close to Dadu. On the villages close to Dadu. I boarded a huge army boat. Okay, you could have the glimpse up till now. I flew from Sakha in an army helicopter to Dadu on 1st July 2007, and I saw wide areas around Larkana and Khairpur which is being covered with flood and rainwater. Hundreds of villages they had been washed away, and our helicopter it dropped 1,000 food bags on the villages which is close to Dadu. You could have the glimpse of the board as well. You could have detailed view of the board. Then next is I boarded a huge army boat that was leaving a high school compound. Leaving a high school compound where the helicopter had landed. Where the helicopter had landed. We reached the Kacho area of Dadu. We reached the Kacho area. Kacho area of Dadu. Here more than 20,000 people. Here more than 20,000 people. Mostly farmers and laborers. Mostly farmers and laborers. Were stranded in old houses. Were stranded in old houses, buildings and camps. Buildings and camps with their families. With their families. Encircled by flood water. Encircled by flood water. They had lost their crops and cattle. They had lost their crops and cattle. Or you could have the glimpse of the board as well. I boarded a huge army boat that was leaving a high school compound where the helicopter had landed. And we reached the Kacho area of Dadu. Here, more than 20,000 people, which were mostly farmers and laborers. They were stranded in old houses, buildings, and camps with their families, which are encircled by flood water. And they had lost their crops and cattle as well. You could have the glimpse of the board as well. Okay, now further. The army officers immediately provided food. The army officers immediately provided food and clothing to 300 to about 300 people, and clothing to about 300 people. Two army helicopters. Two army helicopters dropped food bags. Dropped food bags and water bottles on them. And water bottles on them. C-130 aircraft and boats were arranged. C-130 aircraft and boats were arranged to evacuate the people to succor Hyderabad. The people to succor and Hyderabad. So this is the last conclusion, that the army officers, they immediately provided food and clothing to about 300 people. Two army helicopters dropped food bags and water bottles on them. C-130 aircraft and boats were arranged to evacuate the people to Sakkar and Hyderabad. Further, in the last, we would write about the suggestions. Better arrangements for the control of flood water. Arrangements for the control of flood water. Should be made. The banks of the canals should be raised. The banks of the canals should be raised, and strengthened so that no breaches take place in future. And strengthened so that no breaches take place in future. Then you would have the sign along with the name. You could have the glimpse of the board as well. So in the last we have written about the suggestion. Better arrangements for the control of floodwater should be made. The banks of the canals should be raised and strengthened so that no breaches take place in future. You could have the sign, and then at the last you could write the name. You could have the glimpse of the board as well. So this is all from me today. This is Sir Safir. Hope you have enjoyed the lecture. If you have any question or queries, please question me. Please write any kind of question regarding English in the comment box. And please do like and subscribe my channel and watch my videos as well. Allah Hafiz and have a nice day.